This wave also brought with it the biggest shifts in the cultural behavior for women. Sexual liberation became a reality. During the second wave, many obscenity laws were challenged and the adult industry quickly established itself. While Playboy had already been around since 1953, the first Hustlers magazine was published in 1974, followed by Jugs in 1981. The third wave of feminism, which began in the 1990s, was focused on diverse perspectives, individual empowerment, and the oh-so-dreaded concept, intersectionality. It was during this wave that Judith Butler published the book Gender Trouble, asserting that gender was a social construct. The self-esteem movement, or the idea of follow your bliss, became more prevalent in this time, and the embracing of intersectionality meant there was a new lens in which to examine the oppression and privilege a person experienced based on their sex, sexuality, race, religion, and economic status. Meaning, a Black queer woman would be considered far more oppressed than a
I can't with this. This is what I'm talking about when I say that, like, feminism has gone stupid. Tchotchkes, do you believe that we are only 2 minutes and 51 seconds into this video about feminism and we're already talking about intersexuality and no, intersectionality, not intersexuality, sorry. Intersectionality of Black queer women versus, I don't know, woman. Like, this is stupid. Intersectionality is stupid. It pits women against one another. It pits people against one another. We are all equal, especially in the United States. Men and women do have equal rights. That does not mean that men and women are the same. It means that we are equal.
Oh, I know. We can drive, we can vote, we can work. What more do these broads want?
Okay, we're gonna go rogue on this video because I can't listen to intersectionality. Come for me in the comments about how important intersectionality is, but I really just don't give a shit about it. I think it's stupid and it's destroying the fabric of society. So we've got the 3 waves of feminism that she has discussed so far in this extremely cursory overview to bring us up to modern times. Where we stand now, men and women are equal. Men and women have equal rights protected under the law. No one's coming for our rights. I mean, abortion being a federal law, that's not a thing anymore. However, you can still decide where you live depending on the state that you live in. Abortion is legal. It is not going back to the 1900s when women, had to use the coat hangers or whatever it was. Abortion is legal. If you need to have an abortion, it is legal for you to do so if you go to the state. And sure, that's not ideal for some women. Some women, they need to have their abortion readily available for them in whatever state they're like. It needs to be a federal thing because they need the federal protection of being able to have an abortion. And so they can say that, men and women are not equal because we don't have this total control and right over our body no matter where we are. I mean, men have to sign up for the draft, and war is a thing in 2025. I hope it doesn't become more of a thing. However, they have the power to, like, switch on the draft at any time. And men, when you register to vote, you have to register for the draft, and you could be called up in 2026. There's no reason why they can't say, oh, we have a draft now, we're going to war with, I don't know, the bad guys. In my mind, it kind of equals out. No one has total control over their body. No one has total autonomy. And I mean, that's just the way it is. So that equals out. And other than that, men and women are equal. Women can do Women can do anything that men can do in this world. Not in this world, in America. Women can do anything that men can do in America. Whether or not women want to do that is another story. You know, one thing about feminists is they are so concerned about that C-suite. We need more women entrepreneurs and we need more women who are CEOs of XYZ. No one's saying we need more women who are plumbers and we need more women electricians. No one's saying that, but wouldn't that be like, that's the same thing of like, if we want the workforce to be equal, don't we need more women in these jobs as well? But women don't want to do those jobs. And, you know, one could argue that women shouldn't do those jobs because they are weaker, physically weaker than men are. And thus, men can do more in a construction day than women can. On average, I would argue. And if we're looking to be efficient in getting this job done as quickly as possible, one could argue that it is more efficacious to hire men for the job than women. But my point is that they are equal. Men and women are equal. Men and women are different, but men and women are equal.